morning, everyone. Thank you for coming to Mediation today. Thank you, Laura, for coming all the way to Tennessee from Illinois. My name is Allie Ramus, and I'll be your mediator. Obviously, you two know each other, so if you want to introduce yourselves to me, just your relation and your name.
My name is Laura. I'm my daughter.
My daughter.
And I believe your name was Edith.
Yes,
okay.
yes, I'm Edith.
Were you able to find the location all right?
I had a little trouble, but I found my way. I know the place pretty well. So.
Good. Okay, well, I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. I graduated from North Central College with my bachelor's, and I also
now where's that?
That's in Naperville, in Illinois.
Oh, cool.
And
nice.
I received my law degree at Loyola University in Chicago. I've been a mediator at this law firm for about 5 years now. And I'm glad that you decided to choose mediation because mediation is an excellent process for resolving conflict and kind of opening up communication and learning ways that you guys can communicate in the future. So our meeting today will be about an hour. And if we don't come to a resolution, we can figure out a date for the next time. And I just want to remind you that I am a neutral third party. I'm not on anybody's side. I'm just here to help you guys open communication and reach a resolution. And additionally, throughout, I might call what's called a caucus. And what this is I'll take each party individually where we can talk one-on-one to kind of get more of an understanding of the issue at hand. And then some ground rules that I wanted to go over was obviously be professional. I also ask that you don't use your cell phones. No interruptions seems to help make the mediation go a little better. And is there any other ground rules you want to add? Problems that you've noticed before talking to the other person? I'm just going to write these on the board.
Sometimes I feel like my opinion isn't taken seriously because, I'm an old woman and I get that, but, I have my opinions too, and I just would like to be heard and have them respected.
So no interruptions
would
help. Okay. I'm going to let you guys give your opening statement. You're going to talk about what the issue is for each one of you. Laura will start first because she brought this to my attention. And then after that, we'll create an agenda so that we can make sure that we cover all points of the issue.
Okay, so obviously I'm 58 years old. I have a son. My son, I live in Naperville. My son is expecting his first child. I'm so heartbroken that when I was expecting my first child, my parents were not there. They missed out on me, and I'm not going to miss this happen. I refuse to move out. I will have to stay here. And I'm obviously worried about my mother because of the dementia and Alzheimer's that my father is suffering from. I heard that he now thinks that my mother runs it, and he has a gun at home. I want to stop that. I cannot move because of the reasons I mentioned, and also because I have a weakness. So that's it. That's all.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm Edith again. I'm 78 years old. So I grew up in Illinois. I lived in Illinois with my daughter, and then we moved out to Chattanooga about 15 years ago, Tennessee. So that might be where the draw is coming from a little bit. It hasn't. So yes, I have my daughter Laura here, and she had two beautiful, beautiful grandchildren. Love them. And they still live in Illinois, which is a 12-hour drive away, which I'm not gonna do when I'm 78 years old, kind of thing. So that's where we're at right now with that. So my husband Jim, so we've been married for a long time. Love him to death, and father my children. But he, he was a hunter back in the day, and we live out in Tennessee. Like that's kind of why one of the reasons we got there because we wanted to explore the hunting territory out there. But he has recently taken taken more seriously to his Alzheimer's and dementia, which has not only put some damper in our relationship, but also just like our whole lifestyle and like obviously it's affecting other people too. So he has recently been showing signs of his disease. So he thought that I was his late mother, which I don't know. There might be some family issues that I don't know. He hasn't really ever told me about that. And so he thinks I ran away. So he has tried like been hurtful or like used violence or like at least threatened to, which is it's tough for me and of concern obviously, but I want to be there for him and take care of him. And I'm confident that I'm capable of doing that. I think we've been together so long that I can talk and like I know who's the best kind of thing. I'll be able to figure it out. So we also, on the other hand, can't afford any special like care facilities when we're old age, and like we had a reverse mortgage that hasn't really provided a lot of money for us. So we would never imagine moving back to Illinois just because we're set here, we're old. That would be kind of a haiku and everything out there. So it's just kind of it's a sticky situation.
Okay. So I think what we're going to do now is set an agenda, because you both brought up a lot of issues, not only pertaining to husband and father, but other issues such as the guns in the home and things like that. So, Laura, what would be the first topic that you want to discuss? Maybe the most important or
The most important topic for me right now is the gun.
okay.
I just making sure, like figuring out who is best to take care of it. What's our best plan to figure that out.
Switching here.
Yes, I just want to make sure that.
I think that's a large issue for both of you.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to add?
Well, maybe we can add as we go. But
Okay.
For now, I think we're interested on both topics.
Okay. I'm sure once we get into Jim's care, that's going to bring up a lot of issues. So, since the most important topic to you, Laura, was the firearms, do you want to kind of describe what maybe you think should happen, or I don't know how many firearms are in the home, which maybe you can clarify, Edith. So if you want to start, what you actually would want with firearms.
As my mom was saying earlier, that he has a set of requirements because he is different. I think that at this age, he is he's not in the best mental situation.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot trust him maybe with guns. The fact that he also knows that my mom, he thinks my mom is that way, that's going to cause a lot of problems. I do not want this. He is not going to know that something is said. No, he doesn't know this. He obviously cannot go on. So they're purposeless and they're just cause a lot of problems. And I'm not going to be not going to be really chill. I know that they're not. So
Okay, so what I heard was you feel that the need for them in the home any longer is purposeless, and that you're worried that because they are a destructive piece of equipment that something bad might happen because Edith.
And I understand where you're coming from with that. I do agree, but they are. I mean, if anything, this it's a nostalgia. We might want to hold on to them for a while just because that was part of our life, and I understand that. But I mean, it's just kind of nice to have around. You never know. I mean, these days, you never know. So it's just I think it's more of a comfort thing for him. But I would definitely understand. I understand the concern. So I would say, I mean, and I feel like just taking them without him knowing about it is like stealing, and I don't know if I'm comfortable with that. So I mean, maybe we could find a way to like pass it on to you guys if you would want them, or I maybe see if we wanted to sell them, but they're, yeah.
So as of right now, you're not comfortable giving them up.
No.
Okay. And so you're open to some possible solution.
Possible solution, but I do want to keep them informed. So I mean, like, I can speak on my behalf, but I'm actually speaking on Jim's behalf. He's made very clear that he wants to keep them. So that's where I think the issue lies, is that he wants them and obviously knows they're there. So if there were some way to maybe keep them in the house, but make them still secure, maybe that might. I'm not sure.
And we've never said like how many firearms. Is it like a lot that would require?